Alright, hey YouTube, DoomStarC here, back with another video. If the audio sounds a little weird, I'm actually kind of using a mic. I got my headset on, so we'll see how this works. We got some newer Hot Wheels premium pieces here. I got some Boulevard, including a couple of the reissues, and this whole pop culture mix with the two Nissans, the MTV cars, and the very popular Mutts Cuts. But first, we're going to look at an older one. I think this was, what, 2020? Oh, wow, it was a much older release. Alright, TV series Batmobile. It was actually 2019 copyright. So this is a 4-year-old release of it. It's just another version of it I don't have, since it has metal base and it does have 8 spokes. I picked it. I can't remember where the hell I bought this. I want to say I might have got it off Whatnot. I really don't remember. It's been sitting here for a while and just figure, alright, we'll just throw it with this mix and this pile and we'll open it now. So, nothing too different than what we usually see. Just another Batmobile. Just got different wheels, so I kind of wanted to get it. Alright, what do we want to open up first? Let's go ahead and do the Boulevards next. So, and I'm dropping the crap. That car back up there. First off, we'll look at the 91 through 95 cars, at least the 3 that I do have. In this mix, so this mix is these ones. I never have not seen the Skyline or the Super Silhouette. Just realized apparently I did not clean off all the dirt from my working outside today. Whatever. Yeah, so I haven't found the S15 or the Skyline. I don't want to pay the huge premium that they do have on eBay, so they will have to wait. So for now, we'll just have the Corvair, the Cayman, and the MBK van. Go ahead and open up Add Van now. Alright, and there is that. So, I think is the second unlicensed vehicle they have released in Boulevard. The first one was that trophy truck. Baja Bouncer? I think that's what it's called. It's one of them. But, yeah. Listen, I think I don't even remember if I have that Baja Bouncer. I'll have to look. Yeah, so Add Van deco on the MBK van it works. I don't know if we can. Nope. Well, kind of. There we go. See the elephant there. Alright, so next up, go ahead and open up the, I believe, second release of the Cayman in blue. First one was white in Fast and Furious Premium. And then they released it in the Silver Series. So that. Alright, and then here is Cayman. Alright, for a second I thought those were chips. Nope, must be little silver dots there. Not sure what they are. I have no idea who Ray is. Yeah, good looking car. Really nice looking Porsche casting for sure. And just looks good. Another plain color. Alright, next up we'll go to number 95, the Yenko Corvair. Absolutely loved this casting last year when it debuted in the Jay Leno set. One of my favorite Hot Wheels new castings of last year. I don't remember. I don't think it made my final 10 though. And of course, the focusing does not want to work. Gulf there on the lights could be a lot worse. It's not horrible, but it could be a lot. It could be a lot better. But we've seen worse too. On the sides here, it ain't too bad. So, unfortunately, on the trim, you can really see the dot matrixy look, but the blue is nice and even, so that's good. All right, open up those layers. So the 96 through 100 set, those are the 5 cars. This is the only one on the pegs, only the one Fiat. All the other 9, all the rest from the case was gone. Now, from the set, of course, I do want to get that R32, and I want to get the 3000 GT Lambo and the Supra. Yeah, they're okay. But funny enough, there's a little freaking Fiat was the one I really wanted out of the case. Cause like if Matchbox did a stock old Fiat 500, I wouldn't care. Hot Wheels doing this modified one like this, I love it. It was probably my favorite casting to debut out of the first Car Culture series in 2017. Probably, yeah, it's not even probably. It was my favorite new casting out of that whole set. I think there were. How many were there? 3. Let's see. The RX-3, the Mark 7 Golf. I think it was a Mark 7, and this. There might have been one other new casting. But yeah, had to get. Definitely needed the Fiat. I'm glad to get it. And the deco on here is actually not too bad. You can see a little bit of the graininess in the silver part, but a little bit in the green if you really get close. But outside of that, it's really not that bad. So, not too bad on that one. And now, so for this year, I think these were in shippers. They did a release of Boulevard that were kind of reissues, like popular ones from prior releases. So nothing on the back of these cards. They just not sure what the whole deal was. I think these were done in shippers for Walmart. But the other 3, one's the one Civic, the EG Civic in white with whatever deco that livery that was on the side. What the hell are the other 2? I can't remember what the other 2 were. I wasn't worried about it because I have them. Oh yeah, the Mercedes race car, this GT racer from the Mercedes car. I got one of them loose out of at a antique shop. And then what was the other one? Whatever the other one was, I have it. So I didn't bother grabbing it. So I actually found these. I had to go down to different office for my work, and I hit the Walmart there before I swung back home. It's like a 2-hour drive from my house. Hit that Walmart. It's the only Walmart, and then they had the full mix. So I grabbed the 4Runner that I did not get before when it was first released. Definitely happy to have that now, so I don't need to track down the original. And then the white Liberty Walk R34 from last year. Alright, and there she is. So, looking through my camera, deco on here is not too bad. Yeah, it ain't too bad. Could be better. Well, it's really not. Yeah, it really isn't that bad on here. So yeah. So I know they're not the original version, but for purposes of my collection, perfectly fine. Alright, we'll go ahead and get into this most recent pop culture mix. First up, what do we want to do first? We'll hit the MTV card first. So we got Beavis and Butthead Pack and Pacer. I was kind of wondering when we would see this casting again. Did not expect this one at all. I didn't expect MTV at all, period. So this is really, this is kind of cool to see. Back when MTV wasn't just Teen Moms and Real World or whatever the hell crap they got now. Definitely a cool classic casting. They brought it back in 2012 for the Hot Ones series. 2011 actually for the Hot Ones series. Surprised it has a 2011 copyright. So it must have been early 2021 because 2021 Hot Ones, they didn't start showing up until the summertime. And they had released all five mixes between the summer and the end of the year. I think it was 5 mixes. 5 or 6. Whatever it was. Anyway, yeah, the casting re-debuted for that. It's been used a few times since. It got used in Boulevard in 2012. It got used for a pop culture release. And off the top of my head, I'm not sure if it got used outside of those two. Trying to run through my head, trying to go through the catalog in my head, and I can't think of another time it did get used. So I think it just had the 3 uses prior to this one. And this would be a casting that'd be really cool to see in the Target Retro line. And actually, if they did another one in a very similar deco to this, just without the Beavis and Butthead MTV logos on it, it'd be pretty cool for a car. That'd be a cool car culture mix, I think. Or even just a Boulevard release like this, and that would go for any older vehicle. That'd be kind of cool to see. In the as big, yeah. Definitely a cool way to do that one. All right, next up we got the Moon Man Dairy Delivery from when MTV first went on the air. Definitely be curious to see if they do more MTV related things. Hey, look there. You can see my camera. Yeah. I see the camera in the wheel there. And my kind of see my goatee. Yeah. Definitely a cool release of the Dairy Delivery. Cool to see this casting come back in a general sense. It had been, I think it'd been a little while since we've seen it. So, they've definitely this has been retooled. So this was retooled a couple years ago. Okay, I noticed that because on the back here, see the tail lights. If I recall, the original the way the tooling was made, those were basically tabs. This was like a tab and post assembly, so this rear post here was not there originally. At least I don't believe it was. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, 22 copyrights. So it might have been another release last year or something. But I can't think of one off the top of my head. If there was, it would have been probably was in pop culture and a mix that I didn't care about. Yeah, definitely a cool release for the Dairy Delivery. Back there. Alright, next up. Yeah, we'll do Nissans. We'll cover Mutt's cuts last. Alright, first up. First GT7 with the R34. So obviously, this has been the hot one of the case. I'd be surprised to find this at all on the pegs. But unfortunately, in the gray there, you can kind of see about the whole pixelated dot matrix look of the deco. The red is pretty clean though. Same with the black. There's a lot of the logos. Logos aren't too bad. At least on the white, they're not too bad. with those ones. Yeah, those aren't as quite as crisp. And in the black, they're they got washed out a little bit. Does that G-Max? I have no idea. Bridgestone is there though, so that's cool. That'd be something neat to see if we get some Bridgestone tired Real Riders at some point on Real Riders that can take lettering. There's not a lot that they do anymore that have the bigger sidewall. And actually, of all the cars I got here, that's probably one of the few that would. And a little bit on that off-road wheel. Yeah, those 8 spokes might be it. Anyway, more Gran Turismo with the R35 GT3. There is this one. Now, is this the first metal base version of this casting? Actually, copyright 22. Is this just a new casting in general? Is this not the is it? This new smell. Okay, this might actually be a new casting in general. That's similar to the Liberty Walk one, I think. But with the Nismo branding, there might be a difference. I'd have to compare it. I don't know. I don't know what I have for the Liberty Walk one. That's interesting. I guess I didn't realize that. Yeah. Either way, definitely a cool release. I like these Gran Turismo and the Forza releases. I think they're very cool tie-in for the video games. And then lastly, we got Dumb and Dumber, the Mutts Cuts van. I'm probably not the only one that is super surprised they did this one. Especially since this is the kind of casting that, what else are you going to do with it? This is basically all you can do with it. So that still though, it's cool that they took the time and money to do it from such a fun comedy movie. If you're a millennial like myself, you know this movie. All right, and that will do it for this video. Kind of a short one because I got some car culture. Yeah, car culture. We're gonna do up next in the next video. So thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow. We'll see some car culture. Have a good one.